The Falken Wildpeak all-terrain tire is for those of you that have a 1987 all the way through the most current model year Wrangler that are looking for a high-quality all-terrain tire. This is going to come in sizes from 29 to 35 inches and for wheel sizes of 15 to 20 inches, so you can have a lot of different options for which size tire you're looking for. This is going to be, as I said, a quality all-terrain tire. The big difference between an all-terrain tire and a mud-terrain tire, and why you might want an all-terrain tire, is if you spend a good bit of time on the road, but you still want something that's going to perform well off-road. A mud-terrain tire is really not going to be the best for you on-road. They're a little bit loud, they don't wear all that well, they're a little bit bumpy, they're just not the most comfortable on-road ride. They have an aggressive style and they work great in the mud, but for on-road, an all-terrain is a better way to go, in my opinion. And they are making some pretty aggressive all-terrain tires. Now, the big differences that you'll find in the actual tread pattern from an all-terrain to a mud-terrain are that an all-terrain is going to have lugs that are slightly smaller and a little closer together than a mud-terrain tire would. Now with the mud-terrain, there's space far apart, so if you get a little wheel speed, you can clean out the tire. If you get it packed with mud off-road, it becomes a slick, you get some wheel speed, it self-cleans, you have the bite back. With an all-terrain tire, you're not going to have that quite as easily because the spaces are a little bit smaller in between, but that's also what gives it all of its on-road manners that are things that you really like about an all-terrain tire on the road. Now this, just like a mud-terrain tire, is going to have siping all the way through all of these big lugs, and what that does is when you air this tire down off-road, it's going to really flex, bend, and give you the biggest possible footprint on your terrain, so you're gonna have the best possible traction. This also has some tread down onto the sidewall, which is gonna give you some great traction, some great protection, and a little bit more of an aggressive look as well. This is something that used to be reserved almost exclusively for mud-terrain tires, but you're seeing it in a lot of all-terrain tires these days. So that is something that I really like. Now, something that you'll find in most mud-terrain tires that you won't find in most all-terrain tires is a 3-ply sidewall. So this is a 2-ply sidewall. You're not going to get quite as much strength out of that, and as much puncture resistance out of that as you would with a mud-terrain tire that has a 3-ply sidewall. But this, again, is going to ride more comfortably on the road and you're gonna get some really nice wear out of it, so there's definitely a little bit of give and take there. As far as the price goes, this is gonna be priced right around where a lot of other all-terrain tires in this category are. So I think it's a pretty fair price for a pretty good tire. As for construction, we hit on a lot of the main points. You're going to have larger lugs that are going to be placed a little bit closer together on this tire. You're going to have siping throughout. You're going to have the tread down onto the sidewall and a 2-ply sidewall. And all of this, again, gives you a tire that works really well when you do take it off-road here and there. If you're in the mud a lot, this is not going to perform as well as a mud terrain, of course, but on road, it's going to be quieter, smoother, and it's going to last longer. As for the installation, of course, you want to take your wheels and tires to a tire shop, have them mounted and balanced. We've all seen people that mount up a set of tires in their driveway with some sort of combustible fluid and a flame. Don't do that. You're gonna have to have it balanced anyway. Just take this to a shop, have them mounted and balanced for you. These tires are gonna run you anywhere from about $100 to $325, and that's gonna depend on the size of the tire and the wheel that it's designed for. Of course, the larger the tire, the more rubber, the more expensive it is, but also the larger the wheel the tire is designed to go on, the more expensive it's going to be. So a 35-inch tire for a 20-inch wheel is gonna be a little bit more expensive than a 35-inch tire for a 15-inch wheel. But as I said, overall, I think this is priced fairly for what you're gonna get. So if you're looking for a quality all-terrain tire, I would recommend this one from Falken, and you can find it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.